I'm a host. Oh shit.
Alright,
Go.
time for ProblemMania Podcast 2.
One thing.
Enough
Okay.
Jewish stuff, Jews. So today we have our first special guest,
Yeah,
the godfather of Problem, Pokimane.
He birthed Problem.
Pokimane's BF221.
Problem.
You got a problem?
You got a problem.
You have a problem.
Hey, you gotta.
I have a shrine
problem,
dedicated
buddy?
to Problem on my
Hey,
wall.
buddy.
I'm your
Hey,
biggest
problem.
fan.
Buddy, you got a problem?
You got a
So,
problem?
Mr. Problem, what made
So,
you?
Mr.
What made
Problem.
you start your first problem?
Well, I saw that face, the troll face, and then it said problem with a question mark under it, and I was like, well, I might actually have a problem. So I did some research, and I figured out that it wasn't me who had a problem. It was the viewer who had a problem. So that's the history of me asking problem.
So how do you do the problem face? Like, what do you do? Do you have to do any
Do you have
serious
preparations?
preparation? Yeah.
Well, I stretch out my chin forward, and then I make a smile, and then I look at the camera, and then I turn my head to the side.
So
and
that's
then-
how you get the best troll face.
Yeah, and then I go on Mematic, and then I put and I go in the impact font, and then I put problem with a question mark.
So that's how you do that. All right.
That's how I do
very
it.
interesting.
I see. Very interesting.
So, what's your favorite variation of problem?
I like the sad problem a lot. That was a really great one. I
That
liked
was
one of the more recent
yeah.
ones. It was actually a screenshot. Where it was the second one where I looked quite sick. It's actually my profile picture, but this one is another variation I made. But I also like the original one a lot.
Yeah,
That's
my
very
personal
interesting.
favorite is the original. It's just got the
Yeah.
most potential.
My personal favorite is Problem 4.5. That's a great one.
4.5.
Yeah.
Problem 2 is also very good.
I like hot problem.
I'm more of a problem 5, but the original problem.
I like Problem 2.5.
Also, Problem 2. That's a great one. Problem 3,
Problem
probably
2.
my least favorite. Gotta admit.
Yeah, I can see
Imagine-
why. It's
imagine-
very low effort.
It's
Imagine
it's just
listening
too
to
low
this.
effort. Just no originality. It's not that good.
It's like
Must be
he almost
very
just
confusing.
didn't do any preparation.
Must be
It was
very
on Problem
confusing to
3.
listen to this.
And did no retakes or anything.
Wait, am I problem 3?
No.
No,
Uh,
Michael
no.
is.
Oh, Michael is. I like problem
Yes.
2.
Problem
he's
2
a
is good.
he's a major competitor to my business, but I can respect him.
It's definitely not superior, but it's
Yeah.
up there.
I mean,
No,
all the
it's,
problems are funny, but
And he was the second problem too. So that
He
was the second
that
one,
back
he
in
was
the
the
day, that
second
wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
You couldn't just go up to someone and say, "Hey, I'm a problem." Did you know that?
Yeah.
There used to only
Now
be
there's
one
like
problem. That was
5
you.
problems.
And back then, being a
Now
problem
there's the
wasn't
12
that much
tribes
of a
of problem. There's the 12
Yeah,
tribes
Now
of problem.
the problem
Big
tribe has grown.
Yeah.
It's grown very a lot.
Yeah, the problem market is skyrocketing. It's tough out here.
True.
You think it would be pretty easy because everyone wants to taste the problem, but it's really not. A lot of work. You gotta work hard. You gotta be a hard worker. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, market's a little oversaturated.
True.
Yeah.
Especially with
You need
this
to
whole
stimulate
COVID
the
thing.
economy.
The economy
It's
getting kind of
suffering.
bad, and there's been a much higher demand for problems.
Yeah, we've been getting through it. There's
True.
been some major ups, some lows. But it
Yeah.
seems like a pretty
Definitely a lot
stable
of blows.
business.
Yeah.
If you consider, I know yourself to be you're a very busy man, and a very wealthy man too. But if you ever consider, maybe investing, it will be a very profitable business.
No. Michael? No.
Oh, it's Michael.
Michael, you're not allowed to speak in
So,
ProblemMania podcast.
So,
you know.
Problem, I hear that you recently converted to Judaism. Why is that?
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
what is it about Judaism?
as the business became more profitable, you know, I have a lot of leftover schmeckles, and I didn't know what to do with them. So, you know, I just researched a little bit into Judaism, and their whole religion kind of revolves around schmeckles, and I
$26.
seems like something that'd be
So mostly money
interested in.
reasons. All right, I can get that.
Yeah, financial reasons, and you know, religious reasons too. I like their religion. All their gods, they seem pretty real.
$26 for this is my sexy face.
And
does anyone else have some questions for Mr. Problem?
Not really. No, I'm good.
So, how much sex do you have?
Well, that's a complicated question. So, like, what day is it?
Just say
July
every
18th.
Like, what's an average?
An average,
Like an
I would
average amount
say.
of sex.
Well, I have a very
It's
beautiful
got to
wife.
be a lot since you
Hot Problem.
are the first problem.
She
I've heard of
is
her.
literally me, but with a Snapchat filter of the woman. And I'd say we make love about, you know, maybe, I'd say about once every night, maybe. It's been slowing
Any other
down
sex
a bit.
that you have?
But yeah, once every night. You know, it's been slowing
Do you have as
down.
much sex as Genghis Khan?
So, what is the reason for your sex life slowing down, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, a lot of complications. You know, you know, I just do something like I make a funny face. You know, she doesn't think it's that funny, turns her off, and then, you know, that gets ruined. You know, I've been getting older, honestly. I'm more mature now.
Yeah, my
Not as
wife's
young.
been going through menopause, and it's really been affecting our sex
And as you
life.
see, that photo of me with the beer bottle, and I look really old in it. That
that's because you just haven't been having your sex. You've been going through sex withdrawal.
That was the reason behind that. A very controversial photo. Yeah.
Way to do the flop.
Yeah.
I listened to the last podcast from
Everybody do the flop.
Michael.
Michael, I believe that's quite enough. So, speaking of music, what are your musical preferences, Mr. Problem?
Well, of course, I like me some.
So, do you
Oh my god. I like
Okay.
you know, I like the music that Michael's been playing. I like a lot of Jewish creators.
You like Marty Steinmetz?
What's your favorite Jewish creator?
You like Marty Steinmetz?
Probably the Pope. But for
Pope.
Jewish people.
Pope? The Pope, but for Jewish people.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what are your opinion on testicles? What are your preferable testicle sizes?
Schmeckle size? What did you say?
Testicle sizes. What are your preferences on
Size doesn't really matter that much to me, but doesn't completely not matter to me. But I'd say I'm less a size person, from the
So
normal person, especially in this scenario. But I like them a little more hangy and a little more real, not like a watermelon or like
I've been
a
putting to the
grape,
flop. I've been putting to
like
the
more
flop.
spread out, like a shopping bag with 2 cartons of milk in them.
okay. So what are your this is a little off topic from the conversation,
How?
but what do you think of futanari?
Well, I see it a lot actually. Because of Finnegan and my personal reasons, but it depends on it, if it's anime and it's like really good, then maybe. I like it a little more low profile, like nothing too like explicit, just something.
Nothing too extreme.
Yeah,
I
just
can
something normal,
understand
like the basics, like just like when you're just getting into it.
So am I, guess.
But I've been in this business for a while, so it's not. I wouldn't say I love it or I'm obsessed with it, but it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
so,
something I guess I'd
so
say I
not
like.
like Mr. Goldberg here.
I'm gonna take
level.
a shit, so yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna be back in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I take
Holy shit! How much do you shit?
a lot. I shit a lot.
Oh yeah. So
Send a
Mr.
picture.
Problem, how much do you shit?
Well, actually, that's a tough question. It depends on the day what I've been doing. After a good problem, after I get it all out, I like to release myself. I like to how dogs express their anal glands.
Yes.
I like to do something like that.
Very interesting. Never heard that before.
And I bleed a lot when I poop.
You bleed a lot.
Sometimes.
Uh,
And this is off the podcast. This is actually for real. This happened like a month or so ago, and then a month before that.
what?
I came blood a while
You
ago.
actually fucking shat blood.
Yeah, I
came
did.
blood.
I actually
came
did.
blood.
Like
It
a
was
month
awesome.
ago, and a month before that. Then like a few months before that, and then like a few months before that when I told you everyone on Discord that I did.
Jeez.
So it's been 3 times in total between 3 times in total this year actually.
Have you told a
off of the
doctor
podcast.
about this?
Like actually, honestly. No, it doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't hurt. It just kind of happens, and then after a while, like a day later, it stops. So yeah, and everything feels fine.
That reminds me.
Did
I
you
had a
ban?
similar experience.
Did you ban Groovy?
Yes,
Fuck.
but that reminds me of something that happened to me.
I gotta
like
get him back on the
like
server.
a month or so ago. I
Mhm.
ate like a lot of greasy food, and when I took a shit, I actually like shat out some grease, and I thought it was blood because it was like orange. And I got really panicked, and then I was like, "No, wait, that's fucking grease."
I
That's not
came blood once.
Do you get panicked about stuff like that?
One time I came blood.
Yeah, it's the first time, and usually when that happens, it's like a bad thing.
It's not that bad. It's like it's not even worrying. If you feel fine, then you feel fine.
Huh.
Everybody do the flop.
Oh, Michael.
I think that's enough flopping.
Everybody do the flop.
Do the flop, do
Do
the
the
What's your
flop.
favorite Astiff movie?
It's a movie. Do they still make them? I've been keeping up to date on them. But
The last one was. I don't know if they still make. The last one was like a year ago.
The last one I remember, it had like Jacksepticeye and some other people in it. I didn't like that one that much. I like the
Hey, did he
one
leave?
where it's like, watch out. Yeah, he has a nose. And then no, it's like I got your nose, and then they're like,
Go ahead, no, I'm retarded.
give me,
Oh, that's
give me the
pretty
nose.
old.
Yeah, I like the oldies. They're oldies but the goodies.
Yeah. See,
You
the new
know,
ones just
Tajwar
seem more
actually.
like cash scripts.
I remember in 3rd grade, Tajwar, he said he just learned about F's movie, and it's been like 4 years since the first one came out.
Hey guys, you're gay.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty lame.
Hmm.
Do the flop, do.
Everybody do the flop.
Wow.
Actually,
So
today,
what was your childhood like, Mr. Problem?
my childhood was very rough, very abusive.
Donate to Black Lives Matter, but also donate to the police.
But actually, if I could go back to your previous topic that we were talking about before, about the pooping, today actually,
Nah.
and this is real, I'm not making this up. You know, so I was scratching my balls, and I went down a bit to that area between your like your butt and your ball sack, but I was scratching it, and there was poop on it. That was the first time I ever got poop on my finger from just scratching that part.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, that's happened to me before.
The file is gonna be too big, and I'm gonna shit myself.
That reminds me of a time I was scratching my balls.
All right,
'cause
let's
I was
end off
very
the episode
sweaty.
here.
It was very hot, and I was.
Well,
scratching
thank
my
you for
balls a lot
stopping
that
by,
day.
Problem.
And my
I'm
balls
the
gonna
original
stay
actually
here.
Problem. Thank you for
You're not gonna
stopping
kick me
by.
out. You're gonna see me as a host
Thank you
next time
for-
you see me.
Thank you
Yeah,
for stopping
That's kind
by.
of how that happened.